every politician ever, right, wants to have great services
Sure.
and have lowest taxes possible, right?
Yep.
How do you manage that, and where do you tend to see yourself leaning towards more? Are you more of lower taxes are the priority, or more of we need to make sure that our services are top notch?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So I have the benefit in this race and in this position, I have the benefit of just all those that have come before me and done such a fantastic job. I went to the budget meeting last Tuesday, I believe is when it was, and they were talking about 10 years ago that we were in such dire straits as a county, and man, now we've got about, I want to say it was like 14 months of operating capital. That's just fantastic. So what a great position to start in. 10 years ago, it might have been a tough question, right? But today, I just want to continue what we're doing. And so, as far as the tax rates, we're very fortunate in that we already have a very low tax burden on the citizens. I am a huge supporter of allowing the tourism industry and those that come here and save up all year and they spend their money during their vacations and things like that to help support some of the infrastructure of those who live here and are impacted by that as well. And so I think they've struck the right balance, where we've got low taxes but we've got great services, and with the half-cent sales tax that was passed 8 years ago now or so, that has done so much to enable us to really start to meet some of those needs of the crumbling infrastructure that we've had for a long time.
It's interesting you bring up the half cent, because that was my next question.
Okay.
Are you in favor of the half cent? And if you could vote again, or when we vote again after the sunset,
Yep.
If we vote again after the sunset, would you be in favor of it again?
100%. And I know that's kind of it can be kind of like the third rail or whatever, sometimes talking about extending a tax, but man, I don't know how we do it without it, right? So the half-cent sales tax that goes to the county is just absolutely critical. If you look at the infrastructure and when you look at sort of crumbling or inadequate infrastructure, it's not something that happens overnight. It's something that happens over a long period of time. And the reason that we had gotten into such a state before the half-cent sales tax is because that revenue just wasn't there. You can't have both. You can't have zero tax burden and all of the great resources that a county can provide. So yeah, absolutely, it's critical to extend that.